Welcome back to Mass Effect 1. I think I need to go talk to Joker. Let's see what the old journal says. Find the beacon, speak to Joker. Okay, so we talked to the captain just a few minutes ago. Actually, yesterday. At the time of this recording. So yesterday we talked to Anderson. He told us to go talk to Joker, so we're going to head up there. Normally I'd talk to these fellows,
okay,
but
Commander.
I kind of had to talk to... Am I supposed to talk to these? Yeah, let's talk to them.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
But he'll be missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Probably, but what are they happy about? Besides, we picked up Ashley. That's a good thing. She seems to be a good soldier. Yeah, so you seem to know what's going on.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're unrestricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I don't have one.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
We're going to brief the council. That's all the only thing I know.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
All right. What's Ashley got to say?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, again, he'll be missed. I didn't know him very well, but...
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Don't worry, you earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
So, how you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Yeah, tell me about it. It wasn't just me.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Nah, we're glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
She must not know I'm a sole survivor. I lost everybody. My whole crew. We'll talk to the doctor later. After you talk to the doctor, she never has anything new to say, so we only need to talk to her once. But let's go talk to Joker first and get this show on the road. Alright, whenever you see something like this, you get credit for that, so check it out. See, we got experience plus 12. Now, that's just telling us there's a button to push, but anything else that's kind of around, like we already talked to him. We'll talk to him again later. Alright, so just keep looking here, because every once in a while there's a console that has something that you can click on to get some experience. Let's talk to Joker. Joker is a joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Here we come. That's my ship. And it gets real dramatic.
at the size of that ship.
Oh,
The
come on,
essential
Ashley. Size don't
flagship
matter.
of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
See?
Why
Joker
so
says.
touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be
Look at
shooting
that
blanks.
monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
And here we are. The SR-1 Normandy. See the size of those clamps? Those gravity clamps?
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are.
Asshole.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, that's too bad, because it was the truth.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, that's it. So, evidently, now he's talking about reports and stuff. Did he actually read the report? Because the report shows that the Geth and Saren were going to blow the whole damn place up, kill everybody there. And if it wasn't for us, that would have happened. So, yeah, we did our job. Oh, geez, you made us look bad. Whatever. So, I've got a mod in here just mentioning mods once in a while, but normally this room is completely empty. Every place in this station is completely empty. They've got an NPC standing around in case there's some reason to talk to them about a mission you're on or something. But for the most part, there's chairs and tables and computers and things like that around everywhere, but nobody on them. So I have a mod on that fills the place with people. Not only does it fill it with people, it does it diversely. There's, a diverse group of humans and aliens, and they're actually doing things, and they're dressed appropriately as far as the costumes that they can have for their particular species, that kind of thing. Like normally this table's completely empty, but now you've got people sitting there talking to each other. Somebody's on a computer like they're working. Let's get that. Okay, that right there was a mod too that let me skip through that stupid little mini game. And these two people just casually sitting there. It's really nice, really is. Now we're supposed to go to the tower, but I'm going to look around while we're here. Because otherwise, we're going to be running back and forth, back and forth. Let's just see what's going on. And again, same thing. This place is generally, in the normal game, when you walk in this room, there are only 3 people here. There's that little guy right there, and these 2 big guys right here, the ambassador and this guy. It's because this is a quest.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Okay, so the guy on the right saw somebody that that's called a consul, and he in private mentioned something because she's like a therapist type of a thing, and some information got out, and he's blaming her, and he's complaining to his embassy. So, but like I said, normally this place is empty. It's got these 3 people because there's part of a little quest here. All of these people were added by that mod, and it's really good. It really is, because they're talking, they're doing things. Sometimes you can even talk to them. But anyway, let's find out what's going on here. First of all, we'll talk to this fella. Hey, we overheard what you said.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Yeah? What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
The consort we talking about?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel.
I've been here about 5 minutes.
Everyone knows Shahira, the consort.
Shahira,
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
What the hell did you tell her? Can you at least tell me where she's at?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
All right. What do you think about all this, Ambassador?
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
So, what, you're Elcor?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Okay, tell me a little about it.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about your history.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Cool. Why do you talk like the way you do?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
He's a nasty little booger, isn't he? Is he an ambassador too?
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
Yeah, let's
Good day to you, human.
Let's prod him,
Enjoy
see if we
your
can get
time
anything
on
out
the
of him.
Citadel.
Thank you. Let's prod this little booger.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Oh, in the large
Chastising
office.
remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
So he is an ambassador. Yeah, well, tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Probably. Can you tell me anyway?
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
Okay.
However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
I'm sure there's probably a lot of races that don't. We don't either.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
He sounds like me. I'm not physically adept either. All right. Why are you so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
All right. Well, we're not going to get anywhere with this guy. Details. Don't let the details get in your way.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Yeah, okay. See you later. Nice talking to you. All right, let's go explore this place on our way to the tower. This must be the waiting room. So this is the embassy area. Let's talk to this chick. Hey, babe.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Commander, you know who I am?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Well, I'm a damn hero. Evidently, everybody knows me.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I thought it was bottled water. Avina. Sounds like it. All right, thanks.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Obviously, I'm beneath her, I think.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
And again, probably no need to mention it, but normally there's nobody in this room except for that girl that just talked to me and that Elcor right there. Oh, of course, in that thing right there, because that's part of the game. This thing, whatever it is. I could have talked to those two, but they don't really add anything, so I'm going to move it along. And again, this room has one person in it, this guy right here. Everything else has been added by that mod, which is really crazy. Why would you have a room this big with nobody in it doing nothing? Or doing, well, bad grammar. Nobody in here doing anything. Anyway. Let's talk to this
Commander
guy.
Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here.
How do you know
Did
me?
Ambassador Udina send you?
No, I'm here on my own.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
Close enough.
Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Can you tell me about your investigation at all?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
No, I'm not surprised, and I don't really blame him. So, can you tell me about your organization?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Yeah, of course you do. Can you tell me about the Spectres? It seems like they may want me to become one.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Ooh, we struck a nerve.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
I'd say that's a bit naive, but how do I know? I mean, he may be completely right. What's with the attitude around here against humans? Because the Volus guy gave me a hard time. This guy's giving me a hard time.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Hey, from our side of the fence, we're having to fight for everything we get.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good.
Like
then
she
fight
said.
for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it.
I
I'm a busy
wouldn't.
man, Commander. Are we done here?
Yeah, thanks for nutting.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Is this a bar or something? Hello?
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Well, I see plenty. I mean, there's you. There's 3 guys sitting there look human. That guy's human. It looks like the majority of people in the bartender is human. I think the majority of the people here are human. Maybe you need to look around or sit at a different table.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she would. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
This concert
I
again.
suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
All right, let's
Shut
cut
up,
in.
Frederick.
Let's cut into this bullshit.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Yeah. Better
Is there
straighten
something
up.
I can do for you? Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
I called her the concert earlier. She's a consort. And I keep calling her a counselor for some reason, because that's what's in my mind. But, you know, maybe I'm giving her, you know, a job she doesn't deserve.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Jeez. Well, can you at least tell me where she's at?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Actually.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Give him hell. God. So you notice that some of the dialogue is the same. Like, you know, she says, well, can you tell me where to find her? We've already been told 3 times where she's at. But it's kind of assuming that you're not actually talking to everybody. That you need that information, you're going to get it from each of them. And so depending on whether you only talk to one, you're still going to get the information. That's kind of understandable for a game because they don't know where you're going to go. Let's go talk to this bartender. Hey, buddy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Sure. Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
I'm thirsty. You don't care? Fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shayera's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets 1 level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Really? Okay, now see, again, is another person going to tell us about the consort. Now, we've already got that information, but let's talk about some entertainment. What are you talking about entertainment, buddy?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Okay, so friends in low places, is that what you're saying?
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
So this is a bar for diplomats. They just normally want to drink and talk. So it isn't surprising that there's more action at a strip bar. What's your issue?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Yeah, you look really busy. Uppity. Must be a diplomat. All right, we already talked to him. I guess we're done here. Our job is done.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Hey, it's the talking water bottle, Avina. Let's talk to her.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Virtual guide? What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds kind of sensual. Can I have a private tour?
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Okay, that's where we need to go. Do we need any more information? CSEC, embassies, specters. I don't think she's going to tell us all that much, really. Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the 2 dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
Okay.
Since then, the 3 Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Okay, sounds too perfect. Yeah, I suppose. But what? She's not going to answer that. She's just going to give me propaganda.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified
Told
judgment.
ya.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
All right, well, you're worthless then.
Goodbye.
Toodles.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Is that what we were doing, using her? All right, so let's double check the journal, make sure we didn't miss anything. Nope, we didn't. Unusual readings. Go to the Hydra system in Argos Rho cluster and investigate. Where did we get that? Huh. All right, we got to go to the tower. Okay. She said the tower was way on the other side, didn't she? Okay, this went to Financial District. We could go see the consort, but we got to get this tower thing out of the way. Embassy's behind us. Citadel Tower and wards. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Citadel Tower, CSEC. Citadel Tower this way. And like any other game that you've ever played that has story to it, stuff like that, you need to talk to everybody. Just talk to everybody. If you see somebody you can talk to.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
I don't know.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Oh, we can't bug the bugs? Is this the tower? No bugging the bugs.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
Yeah, they're going to probably not even notice you guys. They're probably going to ignore me. And I'm a damn hero. How'd that guy get up here before us? That's the CSEC officer we just talked to at the desk.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You were? You don't like Saren, do you? What did you find?
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
You cut me off. I guess I'm done talking to this guy. And anyway, don't we feel it in our bones? Yeah, lady, I'm coming through and I ain't stopping for you.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
All right. Interesting. So we learn a little bit about the inside of some of the alien races. Captain.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
So we're late. You couldn't hold them?
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre.
and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
It wasn't me.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Insults. Typical.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Yeah, we're gonna find proof on your butt.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
What's the point?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Oh. God, uppity.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
So they dismissed the testimony of the guy on the dock because he was napping? You know, let him wake up first and then ask him.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
Jeez.
Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know all of this? You guys buddies or something?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
All right, well, what do we do now, then?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, we need to talk to that guy.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Hey, we'll treat the captain that way. That's rude.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
That guy's a butthead.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
All right. Any place else we should look?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Is it... He already said it wasn't the place to talk about it. Okay, Council and the Ambassador, Shadow Broker. Yeah, who's the Shadow Broker?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Okay. Tell me about this Harkin guy.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why did they protect him?
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
So, what about... Well, he already told us a little bit about Barla, but let's find out.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
He sounds like a legitimate businessman.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And
So,
I agree.
Typical politicians, then. We're too independent. Why do we bother? Blah, 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 blah. We'll talk to him later about Saren. He doesn't tell us anything because we're out in the open. So we'll do that later. Now, we got two places we can go. We can go talk to this drunk Harkin, or we can go to the Shadow Broker agent. Now, if we go to Harkin, he's just a drunk, like he said. He gives us just enough information to get us where we need to go. But if we go to the other guy, we learn more about the Shadow Broker and a little bit of more information. So it's more of a roundabout way to get where we need to go, but you get more information and story out of it. So I'm gonna postpone the drunk. You go to either one, and so I'm not gonna go to the drunk. I'm gonna go the other way. So, thank you.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alrighty. Yeah, we'll get to a different place where we can actually talk to him in private, and he'll tell us more. But at this point, though, I think I'm going to take a break, and we're going to continue on when we come back. I hope you had fun. I hope to see you then. Ta-ta for now.